Well, the WWE has taken its first official steps to legalizing gambling for scripted professional wrestling. This news broke this week that WWE had started to make moves, that they had filed paperwork, and that they are looking to legalize gambling for a scripted sport. Look, we're all marks. We should be excited for this. We can make some money off of this shit. Betting people in Vegas and the people that just try to make a buck off these fucking... They don't know wrestling. We know wrestling. Look at that WrestleMania card. You know exactly who you think's going to win every single one of those matches and why. You can predict this stuff. You know you're putting your money on Cody Rhodes to beat fucking Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. You know this. But the more I thought about this, the more that some of these matches could really be a toss-up. Because I started thinking, okay, look at this WrestleMania card. How easy is this going to be for me to make a shit ton of money and just fucking clean up, right? Then I get to like a Seth Rollins and a Logan Paul, and I go, I'm not entirely sure about that one. I kind of think Seth Rollins, but that's kind of the fun of this, right? And people do speculate, and some of wrestling is very predictable, and some of it's just, can absolutely be a toss-up or a swerve. Now, I don't think they're going to do swerve for the sake of swerve, just to gamble. But you never know. This is a new thing, and this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at this news story I have pulled up here from CNBC. WWE in talks with state gambling regulators to legalize betting on scripted match results. This is insane. They're in talks with gambling regulators to legalize betting on high-profile matches, according to people familiar with the matter. WWE is working with an accounting firm to secure scripted match results in hopes it will convince regulators there's no chance of results leaking to the public, said the people who asked not to be named, because a lot of people that we don't know, according to sources, according to people that refuse to be named. Betting on the Academy Awards is already illegal and available through some sports betting applications, including Market Leaders and FanDuel. So that's similar, although most states don't allow it. So, they work through FanDuel, DraftKings. WWE executives have cited Oscars betting as a template to convince regulators gambling on scripted matches is safe, the people said. This is interesting. WWE is targeting Michigan, Colorado, and Indiana as potential states to pursue legalization, two of the people said. According to Michigan gambling spokesperson, when updates to the catalog are approved, the information is shared publicly through blah, blah, blah. WWE has already registered the Indiana Gaming Commission, a move related to this initiative, once people said. Oh boy, if WWE succeeds in the bid to legalize gambling on matches, it could open the door for legalized betting on other guarded, secret scripted events such as future character deaths in TV series. I don't know about all that. That's a bit much. Allowing gambling on certain WWE matches would alter how matches are produced and how storylines are created. I don't believe that to be true at all. They're not going to fucking book for the gamblers. That's fucking stupid. For example, WWE could lock the results of WrestleMania's main event months ahead of time based on a scripted storyline that hinged on a winner of January's Royal Rumble. Betting on the match could then take place between the end of the Rumble and blah, 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 blah. Oh, boy. Look. There's nothing wrong with it. It's scripted. Have fun with it, I guess. I don't know that I'm going to be spending money on it. Maybe if it's a sure thing. Like, look, man, I'm throwing money on Cody Rhodes. But, at the end of the day, and it's certainly not going to affect the booking. I think whoever wrote that here for CNBC, Alex Sherman, if that is your real name. Alex Sherman doesn't understand the wrestling business, so it is not going to be that kind of thing. And look, at least I know like a Vince McMahon is not going to be like, oh, let's lock our script in months ahead of time and officially file it with some fucking state commission where they can keep it under lock and key. So they know Cody Rhodes is going to win at WrestleMania, so WWE can't turn around and fucking decide that they're going to change the results or, on a whim or anything like that. Vince McMahon will change his results on a whim 5 times a day. This is I don't know what... It's early talks is what it seems like here, because I don't know that this works the way that was just laid out, like to be turning in scripts ahead of time and locking things down and not letting stuff get leaked. How long have we been in the wrestling, around the rest? I shouldn't say in the wrestling. How long have we been around the wrestling business, watched the wrestling business, and seen a script leak for something? Lots of times. Lots. It's not super often, but we've seen it lots of times over the years at this point. So, and we know Vince McMahon ain't locking shit in stone months ahead of time. That could be good, but you also miss out on some of the nuances. Like, for example, Sami Zayn, right? What if they wanted to pull the trigger on Sami Zayn that night? What if they got there and they wanted to call an audible? What if they just felt it so fucking much? They're like, we have to. We got to do this in the moment. Remember the Acclaimed were another one. They had that great match with Swerve in Our Glory in AEW, and the Acclaimed lost the tag belts. But the crowd was so hot behind it, everybody after was saying they should have called an audible on that one, because it kind of killed the crowd after the Acclaimed lost. And then they, did it like a week later on Dynamite, and it wasn't as big because they lost that moment. So you lose when you have to lock things in so far ahead of time, you lose that perspective. And I don't think gambling on WWE is worth that. It's a revenue stream, but how much money are they gonna make off people betting on this shit that it's worth like putting all that effort into pre-planning all their scripts? And look, a show can benefit from long-term booking, but you also have to have the flexibility to readjust. People get injured. What if the shit's locked in for Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and Cody Rhodes fucking tears his other peck off at a fucking house show? What then? Now what? Roman's got to probably face Sami Zayn, and then who's going to win that one? It doesn't work like that. So, Royal Rumble, maybe somebody's supposed to win that bitch and they accidentally get thrown out. You cannot do this. They got to figure out those logistics first, and that's going to be a problem. And not to mention just it's problematic that people can bet on scripted stuff. Like, who's to say somebody in the know doesn't tell a friend of a friend to put in a little bet ski on something? It's dumb. It's a fun idea. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to throwing a bet or two down. I don't do the DraftKings shit. I don't do that stuff. But I wouldn't be opposed to doing it every now and then for special occasions or special events. That kind of stuff's fun. We've all been to a Royal Rumble party where we've thrown a bet down either on somebody or you just pick numbers or, however you do it. But that kind of stuff can be fun. I just don't know that the logistics are going to work on this one. But hey, maybe I'm wrong and maybe I'm missing something here. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. Tell me, would you be excited for this? Would you gamble on this shit? How could it work with having to lock in scripts and details and prevent leaks and not have the flexibility to switch things up? Let me know. Peace, love, pizza. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next.
Oh yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like it if you liked it. Yeah, and you can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on the channel. Oh yeah, dig it.